What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. I hope you all are healthy and well. Today, we'll be reacting to normal everyday German things that really surprise me. Shout out to Antoinette Emily. Original video link will be down below in the description. I'm trying to pronounce the name as best as possible. This is a French name, Antoinette. Original video link will be down below. All my French people tuning in, let me know, how did I pronounce that? Did I do a good job? Other than that, I'm really excited to check this out, man. Learning some more things about your fabulous country. Thank you so much, everyone, for the 1,000 subscribers. Let me know what we doing for the giveaway. Are we breaking it down into PSN cards or like numerous different type of gift cards or straight up $100 Visa? What we doing?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, it is so great to have you. I'm Antoinette, a New Zealander living in Germany. Recently
Did she say Antoinette?
to have you. I'm Antoinette, a New Zealander
Antoinette. Okay.
living in Germany. Recently, a few people have asked me, Antoinette, do you ever run out of ideas when it comes to talking about Germany? And I can honestly say that I never run out of ideas, and I don't think I ever will. I have got almost 10 years worth of Germany related content right here, and I love to talk about it, and I love that you guys enjoy listening to it. So with that being said, in this video today, I am going to be talking about everyday, regular German things that really surprised me when I first moved to Germany. So in no particular order, one of the things that I was very surprised about, almost shocked about, is the fact that the majority of Germans drive manual cars. And according to the research that I have done, it is about 90% of Germans that drive manual cars. Not 19%, 90%. This is something I found so surprising because around 90% of New Zealanders drive automatic cars. And so for somebody in New Zealand to drive a manual car, that is something really rare. You do not see that every day. The subject of driving in Germany is something that is heavily on my mind at the moment because, as I've mentioned before, I'm in the process of doing my German driver's license, and I could save this for a whole video of its own. I will definitely be making a dedicated video on this subject, but for now I'm just going to be talking about the fact that I am learning to drive a manual car. And this is like nothing for Germans. Like, everyone in Germany learns to drive in a manual, but in New Zealand hardly anybody does. Why do so many Germans choose to drive manual cars over automatic cars? This was the question I asked myself. I was so confused by this because, to me, logically, I think it's so much easier to drive an automatic car where everything's done for you, and you know, why add extra stress to your life and extra work when you don't really need to? I asked my husband this question because he has always driven a manual car. He's just used to it and he prefers to drive a manual. He said to me that for him, driving an automatic is boring and it takes the fun out of driving.
It does,
and he feels like when he's driving a manual, he has much more control of the car and he has just like a better feel for the car. And so that was his answer. I would love to hear some of your answers in the comment section. So guys, the next regular everyday German thing that really surprised me when I first came to Germany was the concept of winter tires. I had never heard of this in my life before, winter tires. So in Germany, for safety reasons, it is absolutely mandatory to have winter tires on your car during the winter month.
Like all season tires or strictly winter?
So by law, these tires in Germany have to have a minimum of 1.6 millimeters tread depth. So these tires, they're just thicker, they're better quality, you're less likely to slip in extreme weather conditions. This does make sense because in Germany it snows and there is a lot more extreme weather in winter time compared to New Zealand. It just surprised me because I'd never really heard of the concept of winter tires. In New Zealand, they drive with just regular tires all year round. So these tires would be sort of...
So basically there is a difference. Oh crap. So you must have winter tires. So that's what I was saying. If I have all season tires, I'm like, wait, that's summer. That's good for every season. I'm good for the summer and winter. But then when you really think about it, it's like all season is like, I don't want to say the cheap way to go, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, how can you possibly have a tire that's good for all seasons? I understand a thicker tread, like it's treads deeper and everything, the depth of it and everything, but like, let's be realistic, versus an actual winter tire. what? The treading and everything is completely different. Your car's gonna grip a lot better. Oh wow, I wasn't really thinking about that.
In New Zealand, they drive with just regular tyres all year round. So these tyres would be
Wow.
sort of the equivalent to the German everyday tyres, not the winter tyres. So I asked myself the question, why do Germans not drive all year round with winter tyres? That would definitely save them having to change their tyres over halfway through the year. And my husband Rob said to me that winter tyres in Germany are very expensive. And so you want to save on those tyres and only use them when you really have to use them. And the rest
Yeah.
of the time you drive with your less expensive, regular tires. So if you were caught driving without your winter tires in Germany during the winter months, you will be fined between 40.
I was just about to say, please don't say I'll be fined. Wow. Wow. A lot of people will be getting fined in the US because like so many people are cheap. They don't follow like just the standard regulations of like vehicles and like proper laws and just the rules of the road. So imagine stuff like this where it's literally held against you.
Out your winter tires in Germany during the winter months, you will be fined between 40 and 80 euros. And also, if you are in an accident without your winter tires during the winter months, then your insurance company will most likely not cover you.
No. Okay. Does it have to be the immediate start of the winter season? Like as soon as that winter season starts, hey, everybody put your winter tires on. They let you know on the news and everything. It's about that time to start putting the winter tires on, guys. Or wait, but on second thought, wait a minute, wait a minute.
During the winter months, then your insurance company will most likely not cover you. So it's very important.
Yeah, are you guys getting warned for this? Is it in the beginning of the winter season? Because if not, then is it for like a specific time in need where it's like, oh, a super dangerous snowstorm, a super like horrific snowstorm is about to come up, something that's about to shut down the city. Everybody shut down, staying indoors, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like something major, major. Is that the time to put them on? Because he did say save the snow tires. Like save your winter tires, not snow tires. Not snow tires. Excuse me, winter tires. He said save them and just use your all season tires. Like whatever, just use them as long as possible. How do you possibly know when to put the tires on? I'm thinking like maybe it's start of that winter season. Because I don't want to take no chances, get into an accident or something, and it's obviously the other person's fault. And my insurance company is talking about, well, it is the beginning of January. Wait, what? My heart will literally fall out of my ass. What do you mean? Like, no, that's a nightmare.
Then your insurance company will most likely not cover you. So it's very important that you drive with your winter tires in Germany during the winter months. Okay, so moving on to a completely different subject. This is something that really surprised me when I first came to Germany, which is something that most Germans would think nothing of. It's just a regular everyday thing, and that is German shower heads. So the majority of shower heads in Germany are removable shower heads. So in Germany, the shower heads, they slip into like a little thing and you can stand up and have your shower and the water is pouring over you, or you can grab the shower head and you can sort of wash yourself with the shower head. So you can actually take the shower head off the holder or whatever. I'm not explaining this very well. In New Zealand, the shower heads actually fix, so you can't grab them. They're not removable. I'm not saying that all shower heads are like this in New Zealand, but I personally have never seen a removable shower head in New Zealand. So that was something I was like, wow, I wasn't sure how I felt about it at the beginning. Now I don't know how I could live without a removable shower head. I love it. It's just so much easier to wash when it's removable. You just grab it and you can like wash wash under your arms, you can wash down here. When you're washing your hair, you can just like really get in there and the water's like right up, you know, in your hair, and it's like really good pressure. And I just love that. And whenever I go back home to New Zealand and I have a shower, I feel like the pressure's not very good and I just want to grab the shower head, but I can't. And so that is something that was really like an unusual concept to me when I first came to Germany. I've grown to love it. If you're watching this and you're from a country other than New Zealand or Germany, does your country have removable or fixed shower heads? I'm really interested to know. Okay guys, so moving on to
One does. Hey, especially if you get like soap, if you have like glass doors and stuff, or if you get like soap on the walls and stuff, or places where the water can't reach, man, take that thing off and go ahead and clean your shower down, you know? Rinse your shower down. That way that soap doesn't dry up and then you see it the next day and be like, oh, you know?
another subject, a completely different subject again. Now this is something that totally surprised me when I first came to Germany, and right now I probably see this on a daily basis in Germany. This is a regular everyday thing that you would see in Germany. You don't even blink an eyelid. This is the older generation in Germany, probably over the age of about 70, riding bicycles. And wow, I thought this was amazing when I first saw this in Germany. Like, this was something you barely ever see in New Zealand, older people riding bicycles. And in Germany, they not only ride bicycles, they ride without helmets and they go on long sort of bike treks. This is just something that is so normal in Germany, to see the older generation riding bicycles. And I think this is amazing. You know how the old saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that is so, so true. I love to see the older generation just getting out there and being active and just enjoying life. And you just see this so often in Germany, at least the area of Germany where I live. We have a lot of really nice bike tracks in our area of Germany that take you from town to town, village to village, city to city. And I think it is just a really great practical way to get around riding your bike. This is something I just love about Germany. The older generation, they just get out there on their bikes, they make a whole weekend of it. They'll go for big bike tours and groups, and they'll stop for like little picnics along the river. And it's just something that is really normal to see in Germany. And I remember when my mum was staying with us, she commented about the fact that so many Germans, like older Germans, ride bikes. And I think that is so cool, and I hope that when I am like over 70, I will be active and riding my bike. I have even seen people over 80 riding bikes in Germany. How cool is that? So anyway guys, that's all I've got for today. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would love you to consider subscribing to my channel. I know that a lot of you watching my videos are not actually subscribed, so if you would hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!
This is an amazing video. Original video link will be down below in the description, guys. Feel free to add on to this amazing video brought to us today. Feel free to include your honest thoughts and opinions and educate me about some more things about Australia. Some normal things on a daily that may seem a little weird to me, you know? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Seriously, I can't believe we hit 1,000 subscribers so fast. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, guys. Please feel free to let me know what type of giveaways do you want in the comments so we can get this going, guys. I don't want you to think, you know, I'm winding you up or nothing. I'm so serious. Let me know in the comments what type of giveaway would you guys want. Multiple gift cards or just that $100 Visa? Please, whatever works and whatever's easier. And then that way I can, you know, figure out a way to contact you one-on-one and go from there. Or, you know, multiple people one-on-one if you guys choose another option. But thank you so much for joining me today to react to normal everyday, that's right, normal everyday German things that really surprised me. I can't wait to travel to Germany and actually experience these things for myself. That way I can make videos like this one day, have a separate channel where I can actually sit down with my people, like literally sit down and just have like a little background and just talk to people about my experience as an American, though, and actually talk about the etiquette, the traditions, the culture, the foods, the people, you know, stuff like that that I guess I could say my fellow Americans don't really know too much about, because the rest of the world really knows about this stuff. They all know about each other, but America's so isolated, and that's why I'm just so interested, so intrigued, because this is all new to me. Imagine being 22 years old and then all this stuff just now being, aware to you, like all this stuff just now coming to you now. Like it doesn't make any sense. And I actually got saved. I'm actually glad I didn't travel to any of these countries before my exploration, my journey, because you guys would have really clowned me when I went to those countries. Seriously, man. It's better to just do it over the internet on YouTube and to learn together and educate me. That way, when I go out there, hey, I'm basically like, y'all, I already know the etiquette. I already know the proper things to do. And, I won't be breaking rules. I won't be disrespecting anyone and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like, I want it to be like secondhand nature, basically. I want to be experienced. I want it to feel normal. I don't want to have to go out there and have to adapt and be lost. And, now I'm pissing people off. Now I'm pissing people off. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Feel free to check out the Twitch and all my other channels in the description down below. I love you all and stay safe.